Buckingham Palace Gardens begins early one morning. Pitt is called by his superior in Special Branch, Victor Narraway, and he is told to be ready and available to be picked up in a hansom cab. They go careering through the dawn streets, and Narraway explains to Pitt that there has been a very gruesome murder of a prostitute. The poor woman has been ripped open, there's blood everywhere, and Pitt says, well, this is very tragic, but what is it to do with Special Branch? And Narraway drops a bombshell. He said, the body has been found in the linen cupboard in Buckingham Palace. This means it is our job. Not only must we solve this crime as quickly as possible, we must find a solution that is acceptable politically, diplomatically. The Queen is not in residence, she is in Osborne House, but she will be returning quite soon, in a matter of days. We have got to have this tidied away satisfactorily and justly. Before she returns home, she will be very much less than amused. They arrive at the palace, they're let in discreetly at the side, and Pitt is to be left there. Everybody knows who he is, of course, and he must solve this by himself in 3 or 4 days. Now, the Prince of Wales, who is in residence with the Princess of Wales, of course, has invited 4 particularly talented, brilliant, and unique gentlemen with their wives in what appears on the surface to be a country house or city house weekend, just for fun. But actually, they are experts who are planning to build, at the Prince's behest, a railroad from Cape Town in the south of South Africa right through the entire continent, which is about twice the distance between New York and San Francisco, ending up in Cairo on the Mediterranean. This didn't actually happen, but it was proposed towards the end of Victoria's reign, mid-1890s. And one of these people, it turns out, I mean, you can never have had the butler do it. One of these gentlemen or his wife is responsible for this, or, nightmare of nightmares, the Prince of Wales himself. And as Pitt investigates, getting more and more involved in their personal lives and less popular with them, it does begin to look as if the Prince of Wales himself could have had, at the very least, pretty intimate knowledge of this. Of course, there are involved and passionate relationships, illicit ones, ones to do with finance, to do with past problems, even somebody eaten by crocodiles, in Africa, of course. It's a personal journey for Pitt of great difficulty, because he is somebody who naturally has respected the monarchy and respected those who have been in power, in privilege, aristocracy, and who have led the way in so many things. And to see them little by little shorn of the dignity, the honour that he is expected of them, is a very difficult thing for him, particularly when he discovers that the Prince of Wales is as human and as fallible as anybody else. And the Prince of Wales is not happy with this. Pitt faces the problem, what exactly do I do? How much damage am I going to cause, not only to the monarchy, but even to my personal career and my family? It's a moral difficulty which he has to face with all the courage and re-evaluation of his own sense of priority and of honour. He cannot turn to Charlotte in this because he's not allowed to leave the palace. He has to do this within a very set period of time. It must be sorted before Queen Victoria returns from Osborne. He enlists on this particular occasion the help of his little maid, Gracie, because he has her come as a brand new junior maid in the palace. And she shines like a star in this. This is her swan song before she finally marries Telman, and will not be involved in the same acutely personal way. She and Telman have been courting for a long time. It's due time we let them have their happiness. But she goes out in a blaze of glory.